Patterson. We are at the 13th annual St. Louis Prototype Modelers Meet. I'm doing an outdoor photo shoot. We're going to talk about this table saw. That's absolutely magnificent. This is the best hobby in the world.
What's neat?
What's neat?
What's neat?
What's neat starts now.
Catch the What's Neat podcast every week and full episodes of What's Neat every month at the Model Railroad Hobbyist YouTube page.
Am I in the right place?
Yeah, I think
Hey,
so.
Mike.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, the big boy, yeah.
Oh,
big boy.
the big boy.
Yes.
Hey, there's one gentleman in the reader's comments that is going to be so excited about the fact that we are going to talk about a big boy today.
That's right.
I love it. I love it when everything goes great. What could go wrong? Okay, guys, let's just do this. I think we're ready.
Ready? All right, 3, 2, 1.
The What's Neat This Week in Model Railroading Show is made possible by viewers like you and is proudly supported by Model Railroader Magazine, helping enthusiasts become better modelers for more than 90 years. To learn more, visit trains.com. Additional support is provided by Spring Creek Model Trains, your destination for model trains. Stop in and say, wow. Check out their website at springcreekmodeltrains.com. Promotional consideration provided by Great Train Shows, a division of Great American Train Shows. Train shows are back. Visit their website for show dates and vendor registration at trainshows.com.
This episode is sponsored by scalesigns.com. From street signs to railroad crossings, even billboards, they've got it all. Come check us out at our website with over 1,400 different sign packs available. You're bound to find the perfect addition to your miniature world.
Intermountain Railway Company, where the detail makes the difference. Check out their website at intermountain-railway.com. Additional support is provided by Yelsma Graphics, America's leading distributor of quality railroad art and embroidered clothing since 1985. Check out their website at yelsma.com. Further support is provided by the NCE Corporation, the power of DCC. Visit their website at ncedcc.com. And thank you for supporting the What's Neat This Week podcast.
This is the What's Neat This Week's show in model railroading, show number 331 for October 18th, 2025. I'm your host, Ken Patterson, the host of that awesome show called What's Neat over at Model Railroad Hobbyist Magazine. I don't know if you guys have heard about that or not.
I think so.
But this month's show just came out 2 days ago, and it's the RPM Meet. And all the interviews that Mike did and Joshua did and Daniel did and I did, all that stuff is in that wonderful video. I don't know how many people we interviewed, but there's a lot of models and a lot of neat stuff to see, right? I wanted to get Lonnie Bathurst on tonight, but in talking to him this week, he's invited us up to his layout in Litchfield, which is about an hour away. So it sounds like me and Mike and Josh are going to go on a field trip and check out his work. But I was thinking about getting Lonnie on the show so he could talk about how that RPM meet was, because it would really correlate with our timing of things right now. But anyway, let's go over here and say Mike Buddy is in the studio. Hey, Mike.
Hi, everybody.
We've also got Steve Mantia.
Hello.
And we have some wonderful Daniels and Jeff in the audience. Hey, guys.
Hey, an audience now.
I know, it's wonderful. And Richard's running camera for the first time in 2 months. Thank you very much, Richard. Last week we talked about a boxcar. Was that 2 weeks ago?
It was longer than that.
So Daniel had a boxcar for somebody to sign. So we all signed it, right? Now we got a boxcar from who, Mikey?
Donald Pratt III.
Yeah, I see it right there.
From Lansing, Michigan.
Donald W. Pratt. He says his initials are going to be his railroad. I talked to him on the phone today, and I told him, you know how the customer's always right? He even gave me $20 to send it back. Cool, man.
Very nice.
The customer's always right? Not in my store. Oh, no. So here's the What's Neat this week, worldwide
sent that
service.
to us.
And he wanted me to sign the roof with a Sharpie. And dude, I can't get the Sharpie in my
We have
brain.
tried,
Boom, boom,
and
boom,
it just,
boom, boom,
yeah,
boom, boom,
it just
boom.
doesn't work too
We
well.
signed the other car with yellow, and it looked dynamite.
On the side, like graffiti.
Yeah, so I called him up tonight and asked him permission if I could do it our way. And that would be, I want to weather out this roof, the panels, as per some photographs, whatever slides we pick
Yeah.
out, let's match the panel weathering exactly, and then sign the sides of it. And let's all get signatures for the whole group.
Right. Sounds good.
And just let it go kind of, it'll be pretty. And we can take a picture of it and talk about it some more. And if you want your What's Neat box car, Value Trains USA is the place to go. ValueTrains.com, I believe, is the name of the website, ValueTrainsUSA.com. We've sold a bunch. I think we've sold almost 300 box cars.
Wow,
And
that's impressive.
there's a lot of different box cars. Somewhere around here, and I've got footage of the train running past, because I'm going to open the November video with this, that big boy, the Navy big boy.
Yeah.
That
The big boy.
the gray and blue, beautiful big boy
One that looks very
with the
nice,
white
yes.
wheels pulling
Yes.
this train of What's Neat box cars past the camera for the credit rolls of the November opening. So I thought that would be kind of fun to do. But my goodness, all the various paint schemes that Derek Sampson has come up with has been amazing.
Very nice.
Okay, Mike, you brought some amazing models tonight. Why don't you, we're just going to launch into your segment.
Okay, well, I want to hear about Steve's store, but I'll talk about my stuff first.
Oh, we're going to have a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how long ago it was, probably spring. I brought these 3D printed auto frame loads. They were all gray, like this chain box up here in the front. And you guys were passing them around, looking at them, because they were, they're printed all as one piece. The top and bottom rack and the auto frame stacks. So all you have to do is paint them. So I kept forgetting about it. Finally, last weekend, I figured maybe I could get it done before tonight's podcast. So the hardest part on this one was masking off the racks on the top here, yet still allowing the paint to get onto the auto frames inside. So I got to where I would do it like an assembly line on all 5 cradles. I would, do all the pieces of tape going this way on all of them. Then I turn this, zoom that way. It seemed to go faster for me. So anyway, I just hand painted these with some craft paint, and then sprayed these black, flat black and gloss black. And I got them temporarily glued onto this Accurel flat car. I won't be using this flat car, but when I do, I'll have to put all the tie downs on, like on these other 2 loads. But what's really cool about this 3D printed one, he also 3D prints the dunnage and spacer and chain boxes that are on the ends of all these flat cars.
Wow.
And then also stacks of these racks for empty cars going back. You see a lot of these 89-foot flats with these racks all stacked up. And so anyway, these are really cool. I'm really glad I got them. And I talked to him today, because when I went on the website, it said these were out of stock, and he called me back and said they're not. He's got them. He's out of the containers. He's got like custom-made clamshell plastic containers to ship these in, so they don't get all beat up. But that's his problem. So anyway, he's got them. The website is Making Tracks, just Making without the G in it. MakingTracksTrains.com. So I don't know if you
Making, like M-A-K-I-N-G,
yeah, but
making?
there's no G on the end of making. It's
Okay,
making.
I'll put it under the screen.
MakingTracksTrains.com. So anyway, really, he's got a bunch of stuff for sale, but these auto frames really interested me. And like I said, these are more detailed than their predecessors. These I did, I think, about 4 or 5 years ago. This is ITLA. Imagine that laser art. They're up in Canada. And these are laser cut I guess like some kind of fiberboard or something real thin, almost like wood or masonite. So there's not a whole lot of dimension to them. They're flat, but then they have the cross members that fit together. And really, in a train, you can't tell how, they look perfect actually when they're going by. So these cradles on top, those are all laser cut also. You have to glue them together. I think they're like 2 layers thick. And in that kit, they give you all the tie downs and everything. And so I think those are a little more expensive. I don't really remember, but this was a good deal. I think for $50 or $59. I can't remember. This last one, these are the old JJM plastic auto frames.
Those always
from
looked
the
good.
80s maybe.
Those were injection
Early.
plastic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You had to stack them. They came all on a sprue. You had to cut them all off and stack them.
Are they still in business? Are they still
I
around?
don't think so.
Okay.
They might be, but you can get these on eBay pretty easily. I made a little jig and stacked mine and used liquid cement and just put it at, where they joined. But I made 3 flat, 89-foot flat cars of these and handmade all these jigs and everything and did all the tie downs and all that. And then these came out, and now these came out. So, but it's kind of neat to have a little bit of variety.
Wow.
That is
So-
So you got injection molded the first, then you've got 3D printed, and then laser cut. Okay.
Yeah, laser cut. I forgot what they call it. It's a real super thin
MDF?
plywood, might
MDF?
be. It
I don't
might
know why I
be.
think that.
It's brown. It's like brown poster board. I don't know. But these, I like these the best. They're very detailed. They have the spring pockets, and the body mounts and everything molded onto the frames, so it really look cool. Now there's another company that I just found out is selling their version, but that you only get 3 stacks because they're focused on a little earlier era where they shipped these frames on 50-foot flat cars or maybe 60-foot. I don't know. But if you wanted to model a modern flat car, you'd have to buy 2 kits from the 3D Central. So I haven't really, I just heard about it and I glanced at their website, so maybe they have some others, I don't know. But it's kind of neat that people can, I always thought these were really cool when I was a kid. When you see them going by and
Right.
rocking back and forth, you see those light patterns going in between. It just fascinated me, and I always wanted to model them as a kid. So now as a big kid, I can.
Yes, that's it. Wow, it's very nice.
Yeah. And these Illinois Central cars here, trailers. Jeff Meyer's here in our massive audience tonight with his sons Connor and Carter. And Carter's an ICG fan, so I brought these trailers for him to look at. He likes ICG piggyback stuff. So anyway, these, let's see, this one and this one are Trainworks trailers. Then this one and this one are the resin cast ones that I made myself. So there's a lot of different roof patterns too. I got a whole bunch of trailers out to just bring them in and show all the different roof weathering things that I've stumbled on over the years.
Yeah, that would make sense. See all the different practices and different tries and that.
It looks
So what
great,
about
man.
the store you got, Steve?
Yeah, Steve Mantia. Oh, first of all, before you go to that, I had a segue in my brain, and that is, Mike, people love your segments when you do them. I think we should go through some of the shows. God, don't make me do all this work. Go through the shows
Your idea.
and put together all your segments together and run them as a 0.5 video. Because it would just be Mike back to back. Auto part cars, vehicles, rack loads, auto racks. It would literally be just a cornucopia of everything guys want to model that model what you model.
Well, Well, thanks.
I know, for those folks that love Mike, it'll be
Yeah,
a
I think it would be a
fix.
great thing
It's
for
fine with
people.
me
Yeah,
if you want
everybody.
to do all the work.
Everything.
All right, as we alluded to, Steve Mantia, I buy trains for cash, Steve Mantia. I'm showing your truck now because I love looking at it. You are opening up a hobby store, and I was supposed to shoot B-roll of it today, but it was raining, so I didn't.
So hopefully tomorrow.
So
it's supposed to be
update us
sunny.
on this exciting news.
Well,
Oh!
see, we have the keys. We got the keys just the end of last week, and we were in there today, starting to get the place cleaned up. There was some existing carpet that we're ripping up. That Glenda helped me rip the carpet with the pry bar and all
Yeah,
that,
that's
and
always fun.
so she's at home right now, just exhausted. That she really hadn't. Worked that hard of trying to tear carpet up and pull it out and then take it out into the dumpster. And tomorrow we have a carpenter coming. He's going to start painting the walls, and he's going to also be the same one to put the new floor down. So we're moving in a direction, and we're excited. We had a couple different people come by to look at the place today and see what we're doing and hear our ideas of stuff
That's
in
exciting.
real life
Yeah.
that way. And we're just excited to see what goes on. The whole thing's an experience every day now. I know it's going to be a whole new adventure for Glenda and myself and Zachary.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he's probably a big help too.
he's looking forward to it because he's talking about he's already going to get that shirt that says Denny Elsma,
Yeah.
but getting that
Yeah.
shirt that says manager on it.
Yeah.
And Glenda and I'll just be his
Yeah.
his assistants in that
You
kind of
said
stuff.
you're
So-
buying shirts from Denny Yelsma. That's what I just heard inside
Well,
in that
eventually,
sentence.
yes, eventually, I'm sure we're probably going to have to get shirts, and where else would we go to?
Sure.
Of course, Danny would be the one.
That's
so,
how marketing works,
Yes,
baby.
that's it,
The
yeah.
brand has been instilled.
Of course,
Good
that's
job.
the way it goes that way.
So is all your stuff going to be stuff that you've gotten from estates and
Yes, it's
flea
just
markets and
that
everything?
type of thing, the auctions and different things.
Wow.
We're doing that. We are still planning on doing our train shows and our little stuff with Antique Mall. But I've been blessed that I've been getting numbers of collections here and there. So I need to get it out of the storehouse, the
Yeah,
train house,
where nobody
and
can
just,
see it.
and yes,
Yeah.
get it out
So
of
you're
here.
saying you don't buy all this stuff just to keep for yourself?
That started that idea that we tried. Dad and I tried to keep as much, but now it seems that we have a little bit of everything now. So let's get it out in the store so we can just really see it even more and just be excited that way.
I was proud to know that your dad kept a couple pieces of my rolling stock. 'cause
Oh
he
yes.
really liked it.
Yeah,
That meant a lot
exactly.
to me.
Yes. He just
So-
that's always the main thing with the collections. Was
Yeah.
always he would keep pieces here and there.
Right.
Yes, and I've still kept a great many of them that
Mm-hmm.
way. So.
Nice.
That's really, really cool. All right, get excited. I'm going to talk about a big boy locomotive from Broadway Limited Imports. Only because I have two of these coming. One with sound and one without. The one on the table's got sound in it, Paragon 4. And I'm going to tell you that I shot it outside, but I haven't yet. So let me just do it like this. I shot this beautiful model outside. It looks absolutely fabulous in outdoor sunlight because you know what it actually does. Look at these photos. I mean, this is just gorgeous. This is modeled after the 49er. That was a Union Pacific Northern that they had. What was that?
It
Pulling
was
the night.
a Mountain 482.
Okay.
Yeah, I think built in 1922.
1922.
Alco.
So a flashy paint scheme to pull that, that's what this is. Of course it never happened on the real big boy, but on my layout there's been a lot of beautiful things happening that don't really happen in the real world, which is good. This is good.
That
I can
looks
just see
nice.
double heading both of them when they're here. But the outdoor photography, I just showed you that of it. It looks dynamite. Let me show it to you running inside here. Just have it coming around the curve here. I shot it today. I spent a little bit of time, actually shot 3 takes and tried to get the right one. I blew the whistle. There's not a lot of smoke in it because I actually did get this one secondhand on eBay, so somebody else owned it previously. And I don't have any smoke fluid here, so I need to really get some. But it still does the same thing where the whistle blows out the smoke when you blow the whistle and everything else. But it just looks absolutely dynamite pulling our What's Neat This Week boxcars. So that's kind of what I just wanted to share with everybody tonight. It goes against my religion of absolute prototype, but I love a new religion. This is great. I'm open to this. This is so
I like
freaking
this a lot better
gorgeous.
than the Navy one. The Navy one just looked almost like Thomas the Tank Engine to me.
I guess, but I like the Navy just for the sake of the Navy aspect
not
of it.
to denigrate
way,
the service, but I mean the colors,
Yes,
you know,
yes.
with the white wheels. I almost expected to see.
I love the white wheels. They show up in the dark down here when I have my nighttime lights on, which is what the November What's Neat's all about, is
Yeah.
how to do the thingy lights, 7 different brands, da-da-da-da-da. But it looks dynamite under the blue lights.
Yeah, this is
And
nice.
Broadway Limited, just this year, I want to say this past year, maybe it's been 2 years now, I've noticed they've really upped their game in the lighting. The LED lights are bright, the big boy light is bright, all the different little class lights, everything lights up on these things. There's a light in the cab. It's pretty damn amazing. Did I say that word?
It
Yeah,
is.
it really is amazing. And the paintwork on this with the black tops and it's crazy beautiful with the red. It's got the Hot Wheel red lights.
Red line tires. Yeah.
That's it.
So rock and roll. Hats off to Broadway Limited for this. Sorry to the gentleman out there that gets tired of seeing big boys, but you know what? It's the big news right now. If you're making a big boy, that's a moneymaker because that's what's going on current, and all the manufacturers are making the cars to go behind it. So hey, baby, that's the way it's going to be. You just got to get used to it. You brought some really cool models tonight.
Yeah.
These look like antiques. What'd you bring?
Well, matter of fact, we're going to consider this set our first train set of the new store because lady had contacted me because she'd seen the sign in the vehicle. So today we went to her house and picked this up, and she lived like 5 minutes from the store. So we've just decided that it worked up that we picked it here on the same day. So I think we're going to have a shelf like a lot of people do. If here's our first dollar.
Right.
We're going to consider this is our first train collection.
So the lady saw you on the show 2 weeks ago and called you?
No, saw his truck.
Just
Oh, his
saw
truck?
my truck.
Oh, the
vehicle that
graphics,
way.
'cause that's where the
graphics
phone
that way.
number's
Yes,
at.
That's
Right.
where the phone number.
Oh wow, that
So
was subliminal.
It all works together. and
Yes.
Actually, this is probably one of the first times I've picked up a set like this with the military loads. So I'm really, it's one of those that I probably will keep it no matter what. Anyway, because I like the aspect of the O scale, and anytime you have the military loads. Now, speaking of people seeing on the podcast, I talked to a gentleman, Mark Orso, out in Washington State, and he runs O scale, all military loads. He had a commemorative 80-year anniversary of the Battle of the Bulge, so he had all the tanks on a flat car, and he also had the gentlemen who were in the tanks at the same time period to commemorate that. And he usually does like Washington little state fair and different things that way. But he contacted me that he might be having some train stuff that he would like to see if I would be interested in. But when he sent me his YouTube site so I could see his stuff, it was really impressive. And especially the reason I like O-Scale is because of the loads and the different things that you get with it. So it just seems military seemed to be the what was on track this week, and this just works out perfect in that. And then we had we have some of the boxes for it, but I think they've been stored in the attic for a little too long. They just almost disintegrated.
I saw one of your boxes here.
Yeah,
God,
there's
this
one of
is
the
a
boxes.
classic right
Yeah,
here.
that's
what
what
mine
This
look
is
like.
so my
that is
grandparents'
probably
box.
the best box condition. The rest of them, they're really just
Is that upside down? No, that's right.
lost their edge. The end
Oh,
caps are
military
coming
units,
off.
flat car.
So that's one of them that came there, and the locomotive comes in just the regular brown box with the lion and writing on it. But
Wow.
yeah, so we're just really impressed with that, and just it'll fit together in the
Oh
store.
my
So
God,
when-
manufactured in the USA.
In the
It says
USA,
it right there
that's
in the
it,
box.
made in the USA.
American toys. Woohoo!
So, Mike, when you come and hang out at the store, you'll be able to see this. And then I don't know if you'd heard that also we're going to have the table and chairs where some of the guys can just come and hang out. So
All
you know what,
right.
you're always going to be welcome to just come and
Nice.
sit and
Okay.
just see who else comes in.
Yeah.
And that. So and besides, keep Zachary on task
Oh,
of
yeah.
doing his
Do
job and everything.
surveillance.
That's it. You know.
Okay, guys, I got two more things on my small list here of things to talk about tonight, and one of them is kind of exciting. We're at the end of the year, and as you well know, Model Railroader Magazine has been helping us with this show, and you guys have watched the show and walked up to David Pop, I know at TrainFest last year, and said, hey, I saw you guys on the What's Neat show. I love it when you guys do that because it just shows that folks are watching, and it lets people like David Pop know they're watching. But the fact is, they've given us an opportunity to give you guys something really big here, and I like this. We've alluded to this before, but I actually read everything and understand it tonight. How about Model Railroader Magazine and the Model Railroader Digital Magazine, all of it for $39.95 for the entire year? Hello. That's 59% off for the What's Neat viewers. This is something special just for us. I love it when this happens. But you've got to, and I'm going to put this on the bottom of the screen. It's your normal website, right? HTTPS, blah, blah, blah. But you go trains.com/WNTW2025. If you do that, it'll take you straight to the website where you can order these, and these prices are listed on that website for What's Neat viewers. If you guys only want the digital magazine, similarly to that of Joe Fugate's wonderful digital magazine, you can get that for 69% off through this show for that $29.95. This same price applies to Trains magazines. Yes, and I saw that the other magazines that were listed on there, I think one of them was a Classic Toy Trains. Yeah. Those are actually $10 cheaper than the price I just mentioned. But yeah, rock and roll, $39.95. Buy all your friends a subscription to Model Railroader Magazine from Fire Crown. Why not? The magazine's just absolutely beautiful. You get to see those gorgeous What's Neat This Week ads in them.
Of course.
Right?
Yes.
And
can't wait to see that.
All the guys, David Pop, all those guys, Eric, the editor, all those guys are doing a fantastic job with the magazine. So give it a shot. WNTW 2025 at trains.com and get that discount price. That's a sweetheart deal for us viewers for the show. In fact, this is for Dad for Christmas. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's a perfect gift for folks that think they have it all. Get them a magazine. And get them the paper magazine that they can hold in their hands, for heaven's sakes. Right? Okay, that was that story. No, that's a good thing. And we're going to talk about that quite often because I'd like to see actually that work for them. We had something else going on tonight, and that was you were talking about Denny Yelsma.
Yes.
And so was I earlier tonight. Because he sent us some images to talk about, and one of them caught your eye and my eye right away. Remember Denny Yelsma? That's where he's getting his shirts from. Mm-hmm. This is jacket season. I've been wearing my jacket last week, and now I'm going to start wearing it after tomorrow as our temperatures are dipping. Mm-hmm. What's Neat This Week jackets? Those are the ones I wear. But if you got a jacket with this logo on it, I showed it to Mike too. I'm going to show it on the screen. This is freaking gorgeous, guys.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Who creates this stuff?
That just stands out.
Right?
That is,
I mean, the war bonnet, the Indian, the map in the background. I mean, that's good. That's a good one. That would look good as a tapestry, just hanging up
on the wall
down here.
Yeah, artwork
like
on
right
the wall,
here in
yes.
the background. So that was the one that really absolutely jumped out at us. The next one that we're looking at is the Chief, which is a smaller logo of course, the Santa Fe. Mm-hmm. I got a Pennsylvania Railroad unit.
Mm-hmm. The Wabash Historical Society from, Durand, Michigan?
Yes, that would be one of their annual meetings, and they would all wear their clothing and shirts and jackets. How about the Southern Michigan Railroad? I don't know what this would be for. The Freedom Fighter, United States of America. It's just a beautiful logo with an eagle on it.
The eagle there on the key, yeah. Erie Lackawanna, that is very nice.
SD45s, yes. New York Central looks like either an F unit or an E unit that would look good on the back of a jacket. This one's neat.
Mm-hmm. Cross Mafia.
Yes, that's that new Pico engine, right?
That is just
that's cool. Mike, we're not putting all these over your side of the screen. I promise we'd put some on the bottom. But that looks good with the purple writing and all that.
Yeah, those are really some unique locomotives.
That's neat stuff.
Somebody's coming out with a model of that, did you say?
Payco came out with those.
Oh, okay.
In fact, I've heard a lot of good about that. In fact, they've come up with later versions of it as they've changed the model.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. Is it Payco? What's the name of it? Pico? Am I saying it right?
Pico.
One of them makes track and one of them makes trains. But they're both...
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I've got the Wabash Railroad Historical Society. That's the one, Follow the Flag Wabash. The West Point route, I'm guessing that's a private railroad
That
for
was, I would
somebody's
think,
railroad.
side.
All stitched, not printed. This is all stitched, embroideried, right? Catskill Mountain Railroad.
Buckingham Branch Railroad. So
That's sounding
it.
very British to me. And
There-
last
there.
but not least, the big boy locomotive.
just seems to be just that is the code for tonight, big boy.
It
That's
sure
it.
is. I should title this the Big Boy Show.
It really is.
More
It is
than
just
one
everything
design
seems.
for the big boys.
Nope,
He has,
just
he
got-
have many designs.
On his website, he's got big boys coming out of the tunnel. We've seen side profiles of them with the
Yeah.
Challengers and the turbines. He's got 1,400 graphics, all railroad art. So rock and roll. Denny Yelsma, buy a jacket, buy a shirt, buy your clothing, buy your corporate material. Denny's been helping us for going on 5 years, and we've been helping him. You got to figure, we get between 22,000 and 28,000 views a month on this show, according to YouTube, the numbers they keep spitting at me. That's a train show. Well, what's it cost Denny to set up a train show? About $5,000 to go up to, what's the big one coming up in November?
Yeah, Train
Fest, November 1st.
November 1st and 2nd.
That's $5,000 and $6,000 for these guys to set up their tables and sell their wares. But through the entire year, you guys buy as much on this show as he would sell at a train show.
Exactly.
And plus all the corporate stuff. So what we're doing works. What happens a lot of times, and I don't even know if I should be talking about this on the show right now, but I'm going to do it anyway. You got to be careful if you've got a great product, you have not been discovered, but your product is magnificent and it lends itself well to the model railroad world. So we talk about your product. We were like, ooh and ah, this is really cool. But the problem is, all of a sudden, you're making 5 or 6 or 7 of them a week and selling them. Now you might get a distributor that's going to call you up and place an order for 300.
Yeah,
You've got to be able to handle something like that, or pre-build up your inventory in the event that something like that happens. But the viewers, thank you, God. You guys not only watch the show, but a lot of the things that we get excited about and show off in the show, you guys run out and buy, which is awesome.
Oh, that's very nice. Yes.
I mean, rock and roll. I mean, there's nothing bad about that. But this is our show. It's your show. It's Donald Pratt's show. You know, it's Jeff's show. It's Denny's show. Everybody who's been on the show. This is simple model railroaders like us presenting the hobby from our point of view. Oh my God, I'm getting crazy here. A lot of people say on readers' comments, and yes, we read them all. Oh, why don't you do the interurbans, or why don't you do this something or that something? Other parts of the country. We can only talk about what we model and what we know. So it's kind of like this restaurant serves up this type of food. But once in a while, we do go out of our comfort zone. Bachman's sending us the new Acela and the full consist, so we'll be able to see the new design of that.
That'll be nice.
There's a lot of neat stuff going on. There's so many cool models coming out. Stephen Priest's got a model coming out. Class 1 Model Works.
Yeah? What's he
Where
got
the
coming?
fans on the locomotive spin. Not just spin, but they spin like the prototype spin, like the suction. I don't know. He explained it to me. It's really, I don't understand it. But whatever it is, it sounds damn cool.
Yes.
It sounds really
very
neat.
nice. Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to seeing, what's going on with that. Have we covered everything tonight?
I think so.
I think so. I don't think there's anything else.
Okay, guys, get excited, because next week comes the last show of the month, and that's going to be 332. And for now, we're going to take our NCE throttle system, this one right here, because it works. And there's a lot more stuff on their website. I never say this, but I should. There's cables. There's things that you can switch your turnouts with. I've seen the ads in the magazines where thousands of just amazing products on their website. You got to go check out at ncedcc.com. There's more than just throttles on there. And I just wanted to make sure people know about that. So with that, guys, best hobby in the world. Let's go run some trains. Yeah. Wow, I love that ending. We should put speakers back there and have people applaud all the time. Just push a button.
Yeah, that's it.
Push a button.
Applause.
Okay, thumbnail, and let's actually run some trains. I want to run a train tonight. Let's have some fun. Thumbnail. What could I hold tonight? I'm not holding. No, I'm not doing that again. That was bad. That was not good. That could have been bad. Okay, ready, set. Look at that camera and show teeth. Okay, we got that.
You gotta do B-roll or?
Of all your stuff. What do you think? How'd you do on that? Do I need B-roll and everything?
You can get it if you want, but I did zoom in on it.
That's cool. Just let that camera run
We
for
didn't
45
do a sound
seconds.
check before we.
I
No.
listened to it midway through. I'm pretty sure we have sound.
We have
I
sound.
didn't have my microphone on the whole time I was talking.
Oh no.
Well, I still kind of sort of heard you, so it's.
Yeah.
Scotty will let me know. He'll let me know. He always does. I think that's it. We're done. That thing just showed up yesterday. I want to run it.